And this is a very sad occasion here at Apter's Alley. We learn today of the death of another icon. Maurice Mad Dog Vachon has died. And man, when you talk about one of the legendary characters of all time, he's got to be right at the top of the list. I'll never forget when I first saw Maurice Mad Dog Vachon. It wasn't in person. I was working in Rockville Center, Long Island, in the filing room of Inside Wrestling and the Wrestler magazine. And I was filing pictures. I was going through photos. And I remember one time stopping at a photo of this guy just biting the forehead of his opponent. And it was Maurice Mad Dog Vachon. And actually, I think the opponent, well, he was someone from Montreal. I don't remember who the opponent was. And some of the other pictures had him using foreign objects and making the opponent bleed. And then the opponent would be down and he'd stomp on him with both feet. He was amazing for a small man. He was very, very powerful. Well, several years later, I was on one of my first trips to Minneapolis, to the AWA to cover the matches there. And I saw Maurice Mad Dog Vachon in the dressing room, and I figured I'd talk to him about the photos that I saw of him from Montreal. And I introduced myself. I said, I'm Bill Apter. I work for Inside Wrestling magazine for Stanley Weston. He told me he knows you. What do you want? I said, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. No, but what do you want? I said, I'd like to do an interview with you. And he says, talk. So I hit the button on the tape recorder and I held the microphone by his face, and he took the microphone and he started like chomping, and he started just throwing papers around and anything he could find. It made no sense to me, but he was Mad Dog and he was proving it right there. And he scared me. He really did. I got a couple of growls out of him, which I have somewhere on an audio tape, which eventually I will find. But the man went on in his career to feud with great champions like Vern Gagne, and he held the AWA World Championship 5 times. Also with his brother, Paul Butcher Vachon, he held so many tag team championships all around the world that I've lost count. He was truly one of the classic bad guys. He was in character all the time. The last time I saw him was probably 2 or 3 years ago at the Dan Gable Museum in Waterloo, Iowa. And I went over and spoke with him. And I said, do you remember that? And he said, yeah, I remember. It was good, wasn't it? So you could still see the sparkle in his eyes. Hey, listen, if you have a great Mad Dog Vachon moment you want to share with us, go to YouTube, put your moment down there, and let us all read it. Mad Dog Vachon, one of the great characters, one of the great bad guys of pro wrestling, gone, but certainly not forgotten. Rest in peace, Mad Dog. This is Bill Apter for OneWrestling.com here at Apter's Alley, and I look forward to seeing your responses. Thank you.